What is good, NIO family? It's Rey-Jay back with another video. And in this one, I'm going to break down what's going on with NIO and a couple more tickers. I'm going to break down some very bullish news that just came out for NIO, as NIO has beaten expectations for deliveries, and they're doing very, very well so far. I'm going to break down some more very important information about what's going on with the share price. But before I break anything down about NIO stock, before I talk about these numbers and show you guys some very important charts, let me just mention a couple of things. Firstly, I am not a financial planner, so take nothing I say as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please check out the Mumu link, which is down below and in the description. If you sign up for Mumu with the link down below and deposit $100 into the account, you are guaranteed up to 5 free stocks. If you put in $1,000, you're guaranteed 15 free stocks. Each could be worth up to $2,000. The offer ends very soon. Anyways, now let's break down what's going on with NIO. Although NIO was down 3.82% for the day on Friday, we have some very bullish news that has come out that's going to help NIO, in my opinion, push up very nicely going into tomorrow, which is going to be Tuesday. Now, as you know, today is the new year. Hope you guys had a very happy new year. That's the reason why I'm very late with this video. I was actually gone with families. I was going on a long road trip too, but I'm back and everything's going to be back to normal from here on out. But I just want to note that that's the reason why I'm late. I'm back now and I'm just going to continue with my video. So for the market for tomorrow, we just have the PMI report coming out 15 minutes after market open, and that's pretty much it. But for NIO, we have some very, very bullish news that came out. NIO delivered 18,000 vehicles for December. This is like the third highest deliveries report in history for NIO. Not bad whatsoever. You can see for December is down here. If you look at the chart right here, you guys can see what the numbers look like for all the different months of the year. Not bad whatsoever. I just want to zoom out just a little bit for 1 second just to show you guys, just like this. So here's what the chart looks like. You guys could take a screenshot of this if you want. You could see immense growth compared to the last year. We're looking at some better numbers compared to December of 2022. And on top of all of that, don't forget that this is like very high. This report was very, very good looking in my opinion, and they absolutely killed it. So I'm very proud of NIO. They crushed their expectations. I'm going to show you that in just a few minutes. And this is something we should be very proud of. Now, as time goes on, I think that this is just the start for NIO. And I'm starting to think that 2024 is going to be a really good year. I mean, the year just started. We already have some good news. I think it's just going to get better for NIO as time goes on. So let me just show you guys some more numbers for just a second. I want to just restore my resolution for just 1 second. But now going on Twitter, I just want to show you guys this real quick. So we have some more data right here. So January 1st, NIO announced the December deliveries at 18,000. Total deliveries reached 449,594 as of December 31st, 2023. So it's even higher than that technically. And on top of that, they absolutely killed it when it comes to their quarterly deliveries. Let me show you the numbers for that. So if you look at their quarterly deliveries, we were expecting 47 to 49,000 deliveries in total, right? That's what we were expecting for NIO. It says it's somewhere right here. This is what the expectation was. We ended up doing over 50,000, more than 1,000 more than expected, beating expectations, beating guidance. They're up 24.95 percent year on year. Not bad whatsoever. Very, very awesome stuff for them. Now, this report was a little bit lower than what we got for the third quarter, because third quarter was really strong for them. But it's okay, guys, because we're still on a very, very strong uptrend overall, and we're still doing very, very well. You guys can see a crystal clear uptrend for NIO. We saw some hardships that were happening in 2022 because of supply chain issues and stuff like that. But now NIO's on a strong uptrend, big growth between Q2 and Q3. And I think it's going to continue to grow as time goes on. So not bad whatsoever, especially after they announced the ET9. Very, very bullish news, which is going to be coming out next year around this time. Very, very bullish stuff. Very awesome looking charts. This is the monthly deliveries chart if you guys haven't seen this before. This is very important because when you look at this, you could see a very, very nice uptrend in their deliveries. And if I actually zoom in more, you could see this big increase that we actually ended up seeing, at least after that. So good looking numbers. Very, very proud of NIO for that. They look very strong. Let me just zoom into this one more time just to show you. This is their monthly deliveries chart. So this is like for every single month, as you guys can see. See, we had this drop right over here back around very early 2023. Don't forget about the supply chain issues, which were going on since 2022. But now look at this insane growth we got around Q2 to Q3. Q3 was really strong for them too, especially. And now for Q4, you guys could see another increase which is coming. Strong uptrend. We're on an uptrend. You guys can see this clear uptrend for the last couple of years, and it's just going to get stronger as time goes on. I am very confident in what NIO is going to achieve. Will NIO be profitable soon? I don't know if it's going to happen super soon. It could take them many months, if not another year, before they become profitable. But I believe they're on the right track. They're improving with new models that are coming out. They're getting more and more exposure. And you have to remember that it's very common for these EV companies to not be profitable for an extended period of time, especially with new models coming out. But remember, NIO is beating expectations. They're capable of so much more than what people are expecting. And I have faith in the company. I think their management team is going to improve. And I think that there's so much growth coming. So remember, NIO did 50,000 plus deliveries for the quarter. This is for Q4, and they were expected to do 47 to 49,000. So they did better than expected for the quarter. For the yearly deliveries, very strong. Year over year, they're green. Not bad whatsoever when it comes to deliveries. What do I see for the share price? Well, honestly, guys, when you look at it, we did get the small rejection very close to this 9.7 zone, but we're still holding above our 20 EMA on the weekly time frame. We have a bullish crossover on the PPO right over here. I think that this is bullish news. I think NIO should be approaching at least 10.21. If it breaks this, our next target is going to be very close towards this like 11 resistance. If it gets above the 11s, we have a gap to fill up to about almost 13, just under 13. That's going to be our next target after that. So it looks bullish. I think at least 10 plus is coming tomorrow or very, very soon. We're going to at least touch it. I think that NIO is going to try to break the weekly 50 EMA. If we break this, it's going to be a very bullish signal. So that's going to be one resistance to watch for. So we have 9.7 to watch for as resistance, 10 and 10.21. That's going to be our 50 EMA. With the bullish crossover on the PPO, I think it could push a little bit more. Now, as for SPY, we might get a low volume trading week as we're seeing volume kind of declining a bit right over here. And we have this triple bearish divergence. We're actually looking a little weak on the weekly. So SPY is looking a little bit weaker. Some stocks look like they may have some strength, especially when it comes to consumer discretionaries. NIO may outperform. Tesla could also outperform depending on their numbers. The Tesla deliveries numbers are not officially out yet. We're going to be waiting for this. But SPY looks like it could actually retrace a bit soon. Could it hold up for a little bit longer before it starts to retrace? It could. But like I said before, I'm just talking about a very healthy little retracement. Not saying it's a crash or anything like that. It's just one thing I wanted to note. Tesla on the weekly looked a little bit weak, but it's not over yet because this could be a trap considering the fact that we're still above our 200 EMA on the 4-hour time frame, and we have a bullish looking falling wedge here. So if I go to like the 30 minutes time frame, you guys can see right here we have a nice bullish falling wedge. Let me just double check it right here. So with this, falling wedge, we could get a bullish breakout, and we could be watching for a nice breakout soon. Tesla has potential to bounce, but just to be safe, let's wait and see what deliveries look like. They're going to be coming out tomorrow before market open. Just to be safe, we'll have to wait and see. Apple, it's still not looking the strongest, still been on a slight downtrend, so we'll have to see if this thing continues. Going to be looking for a retest of 191 to see if it bounces. UQQ could rebound a little bit, could backtest 410 then a reject. Looks a little bit bearish on the 4 hours. Just be a little careful with this as it's starting to downtrend a bit. It looks a little bearish to me, to be honest with you all. We could see this retrace towards 407, so it might pop first then come back down. I think a 50 EMA test is coming. Could drop just a little bit more. As far as Nvidia goes, Nvidia still, is trying to uptrend, but we have this resistance very close to 500. So if it rejects here, can be looking for this thing to get back below the 4-hour 50 EMA. If we lose this, we could see more downside. So watch that 50 EMA as key support. But that's it for this video, guys. Hopefully this was helpful as I went over SPY, Tesla, Nvidia, and the QQQ. As far as NIO goes, I'm anticipating a nice gap up and a push up tomorrow. I think it's very probable it's going to do that despite these bearish looking technicals here. I don't think they matter as much because we have some very strong looking deliveries numbers. And this should help the share price push up because the weekly is looking bullish. We should be testing 10.21 very soon, in my opinion. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Thank you all so much for listening. I hope you guys have an absolutely spectacular rest of the day. I apologize if I'm kind of late today. I was unavailable for the new year, but I'm back now. I'm going to be continuing to just record as I typically do from this point on. So have a great day, guys. Happy New Year. Take care. Let's watch and see what NIO does tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow to give you guys an update. NIO to the moon alongside the whole market as the long term is still incredibly bright. And peace out.